Alrighty, we're on Shadows Over Loathing. I played the first game, West of Loathing, and I really enjoyed it. And I've been meaning to play this game forever. So, this should be a good time. Moving company, this is how you move. Oh. This would probably be useful information if you could see it. This smells like a diner, and it smells like they're open. Hopefully, they don't have a no shirt, no shoes, magazine stuck to your face, no service sign posted. Alright. The Nightingale Diner. Hey, buddy. You shouldn't bother anybody until you get this magazine off your face. Alright. I'm guessing I go to the restroom and do that. It's the bathroom, probably. You blunder your way into the bathroom and eventually find the sink. After fumbling with the faucet for a while, you manage to disentangle yourself from the magazine. You stare into the mirror, revealing... Yes? Oh, okay. I kinda wanna do the mustache. Or the unibrow. We'll do this one. Yeah, I think that one speaks to me the most. There you are. That's us, look. Oh, they've got one of those new meat-operated multi-selection phonographs. I don't know why it struggled that. Or jukeboxes, as the kids call them. Neat. Hey, there's something in the coin return. Grab it, I got one meat. Nice. A couple of older folks are having an animated discussion. Well, one of them is. I'll listen in. Holy shit. This is going to be the Read-tacular. The way these young women act these days with their short hair and their sassy talk and their dresses that don't even cover their ankles? It's scandalous. And those dances they do, flailing around like I don't know what I thought probation would have put the way I don't know what. I thought probation would have put the kibosh on that sort of tomfoolery, but no sir. I can't imagine dancing a waltz to the music they're playing nowadays though. And that's the problem right there. This newfangled jazz music with all the drums and clarinets and such. What kind of word is that anyway? Jazz. I think our cups got switched. You're supposed to be drinking decaf. Oh. Some petty vandal has scratched the name Dan Bob into the surface of this table. The Nightingale welcomes all travelers. A couple of young women are chatting breezily over coffee. Hey Mac, what town is this? Poughkeepsie? Are you two traveling? Yeah, Ocean City's turning into a real sawmill. So we boosted her Jelly Beans Breezer for a week whirl to the hot potato. Ooh, bourgeois. You make it sound like we went south with it. I flew him like a kite. Everything's Jake. Geez, I'm pretty sure I'm only 3 or 4 years older than you two, but I barely understand what you're saying. What are you? A canceled stamp? Go put some pepper in your shoes. Yeah, I'll try that. The sign says meat only, no credit. Well, hello there, I'm Ethel. I'm Mark, I'm Isaac, I'm Canalium. Enter a different name. Put our name. I'm Max. Max who? Max Wood. Pleased to meet you, Max Wood. What can I get you? Cup of coffee. Does the bus to Ocean City pick up here? Sure does. Should be here any minute. Good thing, too. I hear we're in for rain tonight. What takes you to Ocean City? My uncle lives there. I got a letter from him. He wants me to help him with something. That's a reason, hun, but it's somebody else's reason. What's your reason? Ethel locks eyes with you. I mind your own business, Ethel. I'm searching for something. I just really want to help. Your uncle must be pretty important to you. Of course he is. He's family after all. Ah, what's your uncle's name? Murray. She smiles. Murray's one lucky guy. I got big heart. Oh, I got a perk. Big heart. You've got a big heart, which stores both a lot of love and a non-insignificant amount of extra blood. Plus 3 maximum HP. Hell yeah. Smile and leave. Character sheet. Okay. We got 1 muscle, 1 mystiality, 1 moxie, 1 maximum AP, 10 maximum HP, and 3 maximum HP. Okay. With the big heart perk. That's sick. Okay. What's this guy? This man is concentrating very hard on his coffee. Let's talk to him. Hey there, is there something particularly interesting about that coffee? It's my first one. Of the day? No, it's my first coffee ever. Oh, what do you think? I think it is a bad beverage. It's bitter and makes my stomach hurt. Ah, well. It's not for everyone, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'll have another one after this, though. And then maybe every morning for the rest of my life. Well, enjoy. Alright. That's how coffee go. Nothing now. Oh, should I get a coffee? I do have 1 meat. Let me get a coffee. You sure can. Best cup of coffee in the state. If I may say so myself, that'll be 1 meat. Great. To go, please. Ethel pours you a steaming hot cup of coffee, or cup of fresh black java. Dinner coffee, paper cup of fresh black coffee. It smells better than any coffee you've ever had on this trip. Anything else, hon? Nope, thanks. Okay. Is that all for this place? Go inside. You were just in there a few seconds ago. If you go again, people will think you're weird. Okay. What? Does the coffee do anything else? I'm gonna keep it for now. Wait, what? Erasmus the Nightingale? Familiar? When you were 4 years old, Erasmus flew in your bedroom window and refused to leave. He's been with you as a familiar ever since. Each round of combat increases your... This is actually crazy. Is that... When did I get that? Luggage, everything you own is in this trunk, including your portable carpet steamer. I think we wait for that. Ethel said the bus will be here. You wanna go out and wait for it? Alright, prologue. There's us on the bus. Another person. You pull out the letter you got from your Uncle Murray and read it again. Murray Morris. Okay, Murray's Antiques. 111 Plunkett Street, Ocean City. Dear Max, I hope this letter finds you well, and I hope it finds you quickly. Something quite serious has happened, and I need the help of your adventuresome spirit. Come to my shop in Ocean City as soon as you're able to. Please. Your Uncle Murray. Put the letter away. There's a clown! There's also something on my glasses. And a sleeping dude. Old man. Hold up. I need to clean my glasses. Whenever, like, my monitor's really white, I can really see, like, if there's something on my glasses that really messes with me. Especially if I'm gonna be reading all this much. Alrighty. I might do a replay through of West of Loathing. Because that game was really fun. And I didn't really get to do the DLC because I entered it at a low level. And I was like, oh, this is DLC, I'll come back to it later. And then I came back and it didn't level to me. So we'll try to avoid that. Hopefully. Unless if I forget whenever we play that game. I will play it at some point, I think. Alright. You're just about to go mad from the monotony of this ride when the bus suddenly judders to a stop. You look out the window expecting to see the sights and sounds of Ocean City, but instead you see an endless expanse of extremely wet trees. Uh-oh. Outskirts of Ocean City. What this bus lacks in comfort, it makes up in for unreliability. Okay. Probably should go ask the bus driver what's going on instead of just wandering off aimlessly into the night. Alright. It's the bus driver. Talk to him. What's going on? This doesn't look like Ocean City. Nope. Sorry about this. We're out of gas. Oh, jeez. You didn't fill up before we left? I filled up the bus, but this trip takes exactly 1 full tank of gas. He hands you an empty gas can. You got an additional, okay? Plus 1 additional can. Swell. Why do I have to get it? Well, I'd go for myself except for 2 reasons. Those being, firstly, being as I'm the bus driver, and I'm legally responsible for this bus. I gotta keep an eye on it. And secondly, because of my leg. What's wrong with your leg? It's attached to a fella that doesn't want to go wandering around in the rain at night. Sigh. Well, alrighty then. Well, alright then, I guess. I haven't got much of a choice. Can I borrow your umbrella at least? This is a left-handed umbrella. I am left-handed as it happens. Nuts. I'm gonna just say nuts. Sorry about that. Here, I do have a flashlight you can use though. Good luck. You wouldn't make a dog walk 6 miles in this rain, no matter how bad it wanted to. Do I go this way? Oh, gas. This pump is empty. This pump is full of water instead of gas. There's a little bit of gas left in this pump, but there's no hose on it. Seems like just yesterday that gas only costed 6 and 15/64th meat a gallon. Sigh. Those were the days. Nope. Either they're out of postcards or all the scenery around here is invisible. There's 1 object left on the snack shelf. Take it. Cheese loaf. Ew, nobody in their right mind would consider this vile substance a snack. Increase your moxie by 1 until you eat something else. A box of Cheese Loaf brand pasteurized spreadable cheese product. Modern technology has done some extremely revolting things. Alright. It's weird that the cash register is pointed towards the front of the store. Loot it. I got 7 meat. It's mostly empty, but you find some loose change. I got a bat. There's an odd baseball bat leaning against the wall here. I'll grab it. I feel like something's gonna happen. Empty oil cans. A whole pyramid of them. Okay. Can I equip the bat? Okay, it auto-equipped. Okay. What are the stats of the bat? Deals +1 muscle. He deals your muscle plus physical damage, +1 physical damage. Alright. A classic dirt water slugger. With this, you can either take somebody out to the ball game or just take them out. The sign says employees only. Are you an employee? No. Well, since the place is out of business, it probably wouldn't hurt anything if you were to go back there, I guess. Thank you. If a broken radio can still be considered nice, this is a pretty nice radio. A desk presumably optimized for doing gasoline-related business. Search it. 4 of the drawers contain nothing but old receipts and pencil stubs. The 5th one is locked. Okay, maybe we need a key? This shelf smells like axle grease and old paint, probably because that's what's on it. This shelf is laden with miscellaneous electrical widgets and doodads. You don't have any use for any of them, though. This shelf is full of old personal files. Each object that you examine on this shelf is dirtier and more boring than the one you looked at before. Okay, there's another door here. Looks like this is control for the car lift thing. Well, hold on, let's see. You really want to know the story behind this sign? Stand clear of lift before operating, Steve. Okay. It's a big tool chest, but all the good tools have already been stolen. Fuse box, I'll open it. As advertised, this is a box containing 1 fuse. However, the fuse is broken, which is probably not intended. You should keep an eye out for a replacement. Must be one around here somewhere. Maybe in the car? If that makes sense. It's some kind of weird machine to figure it out. We need 3 mysticality or whatever. I guess we'll press it. Nothing happens. Okay, so we need power. Oh, look for a fuse. Alright. Replace it. Oh, that old fibber looks promising as a source of gas. But you can't reach it while it's up on the left. Alright. The car is missing its gas tank, but there is a big glass of gasoline in the cup holder. Hell yeah, pour it into my can. Alright. There's nothing else of interest in the car. There's also no interest for a year if you'd like to buy it. I would not. Suit yourself. That is kind of a good deal. I might have to think on that one. Okay, we got some gas. Finnegan's optional boxing gym. You don't have to fight if you don't want to. Good to know it's not compulsory. Hey, lady. A miserable-looking hitchhiker is standing in the rain, listlessly sticking out her thumb. Hey. Hi there. Her head turns very slowly to face you, and her eyes don't quite meet yours. Can you give me a lift? I need to get to Albany. Sorry, I'm going the other way. Oh. Also, I don't have a car. Oh. What's your name? I'm Max. Lydia. Nice to meet you, Lydia, although I admit the circumstances aren't great. So what's in Albany? Do you know where I can get some gas? How about this rain, huh? So what's in Albany? Do you have family there? No, I just want to go somewhere new. Albany isn't new, though. It's one of the oldest cities in the country. Haha. Okay, that's fair. Do you know where I can get some gas? Gas? The bus I was on had ran out, and the driver sent me to find some more. Bus? Yeah, I'm trying to get to Ocean City. I've never been there. Well, okay then. How about this rain, huh? Lydia looks very slightly surprised and glances around slowly. Oh, it's raining? Yeah, sure is. What a night to be stuck out on the road, right? Hadn't noticed. I get the feeling you aren't much of a noticer. Well, anyway, seen any good movies lately? I saw Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at the Nickelodeon. Oh, that's a classic. What did you think? It was very scary. I liked it. I prefer the comedies myself. Have you seen the new Buster Keaton one? The Cameraman? I don't know who that is. Oh, he's great. You have to see Sherlock Jr. It's my favorite. Really terrific. Read any good books lately? I read The Invisible Man. It was really good. Oh yeah, H.G. Wells is great. Have you read his new one? The War in the Air? I didn't care for it. The one I'm thinking of is Mr. Something on Something Island. I forget the name, but it is terrible. His early works are his best, like The Time Machine. Yeah, I love that one. I'm glad we were able to find something we can connect on, Lydia. So, this is just gonna keep doing this. Okay, bye. Good luck. This field is extra corny. Hey, I ain't want to be unfriendly, but this is private residence that you just barged into. Oh geez, sorry. Everything is so desolate outside, I guess I just assumed this place was abandoned. Well, come morning, you'll be right. So So you might as well get in out of the rain for a spell. Thanks. My name's Max Wood. Howdy, Max. I'm Elias. Elias Chekhov. Make yourself at home. Look around. Bears. All these boxes are labeled bears. Ask about them. Are these boxes really full of bears? Nah, those boxes are all canned pears. I had fun. I had a little fun writing the labels is all. You want a can? I got one left that didn't fit. Ooh. Bibson's extra sweet pears. It's a can of pears and a syrup. The label describes as sticky sweet. They should really hire a new copywriter. Increases your... Okay, that's pretty good. Gee, thanks. Weird device on top of this box. I guess I'll ask him about it. What's this funny looking thing? That's a duck call. What is it for? Oh, it's for calling ducks. Oh, fun. You said a bee don't work anymore on account of being haunted. Haunted? Yeah, well, not haunted exactly. A bunch of spiders got in there, and now it sounds all scary when you blow it. I see. If you want it, it's yours. You gingerly take the duck call, trying very hard not to think about spiders. Okay, what is this offhand item? You're pretty sure this duck call is haunted, but you can't remember the story of how it got that way. Reduces an enemy's muscle, musicality, and moxie by 1 when you honk it at them, once per fight. What spiders? Good job. There's a rifle hanging over the fireplace. We'll ask him about it. Are you leaving this rifle behind? Yep. How come? Well, it's a varmint rifle. When I'm going, there ain't any varmints. There's vermin, to be sure, and critters and such as like that. But the almanac don't list any examples of varmint. Varmint, if you know what I mean. I do know what you mean. No need to fret over it right now. In any case, that gun is for later. Later? Yep, much later. Okay. Tears. What are these boxes of tears? Or tears? Don't be ridiculous. You can't put neither of those in boxes. That don't make any kind of sense. What about the gears? What's with these boxes of gears? My daughter Simone left those behind when she went off to school. Figured I should keep them for her. That makes sense. Shares. What's in here? Stocks? Scissors. It's a very large box considering that most people on their own own either 0 or 1. Wait, class rings? It's a very large box considering that most people either own 0 or 1 class ring. We'll ask him about it. Is this box really full of class rings? Yep, about 140 of them. Did you go to college 140 times? Huh. Nah, of course not. I just collect them is all. Why? Well, they're rare, but not very rare. They're all different in interesting ways, and they're shiny. That there's a collecting trifecta. Well, okay then. This locked door is locked with some kind of elaborate electrical lock. Ask about it. What's this door? Oh, that's my daughter Simone's room, who left for college. Hopefully she ain't left anything important in there, because I plumb forgot how to work that crazy lock she invented. A collection of stains makes its home. Home on the range. A kitchens. Inc. brand kitchen sink. This door leads to the bathroom. Ask if you can use it. Can I use your bathroom? Sure. How'd you know that door's the bathroom, though? I've always had a knack for knowing which door leads to the bathrooms. That's all. Well, good for you, I guess. You can see your face in the last mirror, just like your own mirror back home. Gaze into it. You look at yourself in the mirror. Hi, Max. Smile. Hey there, good looking. Frown. Aw, what's wrong? Scowl. Why oughta worry? Oh no, no, no. Cringe. You remember something really embarrassing you did a couple years ago. Ugh. Freak out. Blah, blah, blah. Close your eyes. I'll just assume this looks good. Go back to normal. Leave. This is a surprisingly modern toilet for such an old house. Flush it. You flush Shurkov's toilet, hoping it won't come back to haunt you later. 5 XP. Okay. A vicious clawfoot bathtub. This door looks like it hasn't been used in a while. That's where it leads. Where does this door lead, I ask you? Spare bedroom. Ain't been used in forever. I don't even bother opening the door since that dust devil got in there. Feel free to help yourself, though. I doubt you'll find much of a use. A dust devil? Yeah, those critters are a real nuisance around here. They're attracted to beds that ain't been cleaned under properly, and since I lost my broom back in 26, it's been a real, what'd Simone call it? A nutrient-rich environment. Ordinary little beast, real territorial. Okay, I'll be careful. A tasteful arrangement of dried fawns. It's a shelf full of pulp westerns. Cowgirls of Darkness. Rangers of the Bloody Cactus. Robbers of Darkness. Drifters of the Night. Ooh. Hey, this one looks like it's worth the read. The Handgun's Tale. Unlike most old westerns, this one is written from the perspective of a gun. Unlocks advanced trick shooting techniques. The Cattlemen of Darkness. Ambush at Cowboy Canyon. The Riders of the Orange Sage. Fist Fight at Owl Ranch. Bandits of the West. The Horse Folk of Glory. Fist Fight at Owl Oreo. Riders of Glory. Fist Fight at Bloody Fine. The Showdown at Drive Tail. Okay. What happens if I just spam click? Okay, I think it's like an infinite amount. A Dusty Old Nightstand. Got 10 meat. Well, should we search the Dust Devil? Dust Devil's really kicking up some Dickens under there. Drag it out. Are you sure? Chekhov said things were pretty dangerous, I'm sure. Aye. Ow. Okay, so deck. How many? Okay, I have 1 AP. Fuck you. And then thwack it. Ugh. Ow. Okay, I'm not dead yet. Surrender. You should have listened to Chekhov. I guess so. Okay, we need to be a little bit more powerful. Oh. There's nothing on the clothesline except a pair of socks and an old gun. Loot it. You take the gun and leave the socks. They don't look safe. Rusty pistol. Should we go guns? I kind of want to go guns. The scarecrow's a bit more intimidating than usual. The crows around here must be real aggressive. Show it you aren't scared. Bitch. Ow! Ow! Can I kill him with this? Let's hope so. Boom! He's dead. We won. No, it's just a regular scarecrow with a gun. Excellent. This thing's crow menacing days are over. Rusty pistol. Can I equip this? Let's equip it. I want to try the gun. Read. We'll read it. Oh, we need mysticality. Okay. Oh! It's an old tractor. There's an old rag shoved in where the gas cap should be. Pull it out. Pull the rag out and sniff the tank. Smells like there's a little gas left in there. Collect it. There we go. You dip the rag into the gas tank, soak it all up the gas, and then wring it out into your can. Alright. That tractor is the right most interesting thing in this part of the country. That scarecrow was bussing earlier. Oops. Let me go back out there. Anything on the farm? Barn doors are locked. Ooh. I'm gonna eat it. Cursed by an absence of crackers, you eat the cheese left with your bare hands. In the end, you are unclean both inside and out. Alright, I'm gonna try to fight this guy again. Fuck, I'm dead. Okay. Elias looking around, mumbling to himself as he checks off his mental to-do list. Talk to him. So you're moving out? Yep, I've finished packing. So now I'm just waiting for the movers to come and take all this last load of stuff. You've got movers coming in the middle of the night? Nah, in the morning. But I went and packed my teddy bear and forgot which box he's in. Can't sleep. I see. Why are you leaving? Well, my daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. I never particularly cared for farming anyhow. Just kind of fell into it, you know? So I reckon I'd take the opportunity to retire and travel a bit. See what kind of trouble I can get up to. Hey, nice. So what's your story? What are you doing out on a night like this? I got a letter. I got a letter from my Uncle Mary. It sounded urgent, so I hopped on a bus to Ocean City. I ain't sure how to tell you this, but you got a ways to go yet. Yeah, the bus ran out of gas, so the driver sent me to scavenge for some more. I gotcha. Well, I think there's an old gas can in the barn out in the back. You're welcome to it. Thanks. I gotta warn you, though, you'll have to fight my daughter for it. What? Well, technically I should say my daughter's monster. What? It's a thing my daughter's Simone built. What? See, my kid's a real technological whiz. She built an auto-ominous robo-traption to help with plowing and harvesting and the like. Worked real nice, too. Wow. Problem is, after she left, it blew a what's-it tube and got violent. I'm pretty sure with machinery, I'm pretty good with machinery, but when it comes to these newfangled electronics, I might as well be a dog trying to read Plato, So I locked it in the barn. Ah, I see. You're welcome to try your hand against it if you don't mind. But, please be careful. It's got a lot of sharp bits on it. Here's the key. Okay. Oh, we got the barn key. How do we get this lock? Oops. Ugh, you have a recurring nightmare about searching for something in one of these. This is a nice barrel, but it'd be nicer if it had anything in it. A watering trough for some long-gone livestock. Must be the farmer's daughter's fishing rod. Ranged weapon. This is a fishing rod used for fishing and definitely not for fighting. Deals your muscle plus physical damage. It's just a painting of a bunch of tools. Alright. Okay, if we had more muscle, we could have forced that open. Based on the arrangement of objects around it, you conclude that this is a machine for turning hay bales into loose hay. There's that machine. A baleful pile of hay. Destroy it then. Yeah. Oh, we got it. Someone's monster is now just a pile of parts on the floor. You gain 5 XP. You've got enough XP to learn a new skill. Open the character sheet via the icon on the top right or hit C. Rest in parts. How do we level up? Character sheet, info. Next section. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. Oh, whatever. Oh, hell yeah. Search it. We got welding gloves. 1 hot armor. Oh, that should help. Okay, we auto-equipped it. You went through a lot to gain access to this can. Accept it as my reward. Full gas can. Victory is sweet. It's probably the lead that makes it sweet. Okay. A little lead never hurt you. You'd go up there if it weren't for your hay fever and your falling out of lofts fever. Okay. Okay, I think we're good in the barn. I killed the robot. Tell him about the scarecrow. I had to beat up your scarecrow, sorry. Well, I was leaving it behind anyhow. But why'd you go and do a thing like that for? It shot at me with a gun. Oh, right. Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable then. Can I get the dust devil now? How do I level up? Oh. Oh, okay, I get it now. Quick wit. Good eyesight. Item drops, meat drops wouldn't be too bad, but... Moxie helps you look cool, grace and style, damage rate. Are we doing guns? Melee attacks. Mostly utensil. Okay, this is magic. Guns or magic? I kind of want to do magic. I feel like magic in this game would be cool. I'm gonna try magic. This is what we're gonna go for. I don't have any more. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, actually I do have more, don't I? Oh wait, never mind. Okay. I don't have any like magical spells to use, but I feel like I'm gonna try this one more time. Come on. Oh, we come so close. All right. Where's our book? Did we read it yet? Okay. Wonder if you could go like magic guns or something. Turtle! This turtle's stuck on its back. Why aren't you helping it? I am helping it. There you go, buddy. Enjoy blue cola. The honorable choice. An old billboard from before the war. What is this? Hey, buddy. A cheerful-looking hobo. Toodles idly on his harmonica. I'll interrupt him. Hi there, I'm Max. Well, howdy there, neighbor. I'm Howie. Pleased to meet you. I'm not actually from around here, though. Well, the way I see it, this whole country is my home. So everybody's my neighbor. Aw, that's nice. Either that, or they're all trespassers. You better get off my property. Haha, I'm just jousting a friend. Care for some jerky? What kind? Clam. It's a local delicacy. Sure, I'll have some jerky. You got some clam jerky. It's always nice to get a gift from a kindly stranger. but it's especially nice when the gift is dried flesh. There you are. Can't abide to step myself, like eating a dried slug but saltier. Okay. Come to think of it, that's exactly what it is. You're really selling me on this local delicacy. If you ask me, the locals are a little bit weird. Okay. Where are you from? I'm originally from Hawaii, but I got bored of gorgeous tropical beaches and decided to hit the rails. You rode the rails from Hawaii? Yep. A real challenging trip for the first time hobo, but I made it through alright. You ever think of going back? They only got one track here, so it's a one-way trip. I might head back for a visit once they build the second one, though. Huh? Do you live here? Not permanent like, but I've been camped out here for a few days. All alone? Well, it used to be a bit livelier, but the bosses sent a railroad bull to run everyone off. Railroad bull? You mean like a cop? Yeah, you could say that. I think he's prowling around out back. If you care to test your mettle, I don't advise it though. Is he packing heat? No, he's unarmed, but one of your arms might make a pretty good club once he gets it off ya. Okay. Any plans for the future? Well, word on the wall is that there's a camp forming in Ocean City. I figured I'll mosey on over there once this rain lets up. Word on the wall? I never heard that phrase. Is it like through the grapevine? Heh. Similar. I see. Take your leave. I'll ask him about his knapsack. Is this knapsack your only luggage? Oh, that ain't mine. That's been here since before I arrived myself. Nobody's been able to work out how to open the damaged thing. Or dang thing. If you can figure out the trick, you're welcome to do it. Oh, I need some moxie. You inspect the bag, but appears to be latched shut with one of those puzzles made out of bent nails and steel wire. Howie wasn't just harmonicking Dixie. Leave it alone for now. An open fire in an enclosed space. Classic. Hey, there's something in there. I'll grab it. Oh, I got a crowbar. This is not the indicated use of those gloves, you know. Hell yeah, crowbar. Is that our best weapon? Is it? I think it's the same as a baseball bat, isn't it? Also, it's literally the same, I think. Oh, gas! There's a partially full gas can nestled in these piles of garbage. We'll collect it. You got 33% full gas. What? Oops. Some I can't even say it. Incomprehensible glyphs are scrawled on the wall. You know what word it is, probably. There's something shiny in this pile. Oh, a 1917 SIT class ring. A tarnished ring made from the Seaside Institute of Technology. Or, not made. Adorned with a blue jewel supported by a pair of tiny carved badgers. I can go give this to a homie. Force it open. Okay, I gotta get my muscle up to open that. Let's go back to Howie and give him this ring. Tell him about the ring you found. I found this old class ring. You hand it over to him and he looks it over. Hey, a 17 SIT ring. I've got one of these in the faux emeralds. But not faux sapphire one like this. These are the ones they gave to the junior varsity pig skinners. Had a little enchantment on them so the kids wouldn't get quite so many concussions. Probably worn off by now. It's all yours if you want it. Well, thank you. That's right generous. He admires it a bit more and slips it into the pocket of his overalls. Don't mention it. I mean, he let me into his house. That's the least I can do for him, you know? I don't care if it's worth a lot. He deserves it. He's a nice guy. You've heard of a lot of nice things about Topeka, but not 1,200 miles worth of nice things. Okay, it looks like this is kind of all we can do at the moment. I could try to find the dust. Is that always there? There's a weird plaque where Lydia was standing. Read it. Historic site. At this exact spot on the 13th of October, 1908, the state's first mass-produced automobile, a Ford Model T, purchased by Hiram O. Krillins, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, Leota Barnsley. Damn. So apparently that woman you talked to a few minutes ago has been dead for exactly 20 years. Good. Swell. Everything about this is great, and you aren't regretting this trip before you even arrived. I want to beat that fucking Dust Devil. I don't think I can like this, though. I need like one more attack. I'm so close. Okay. What is this? Oh, loose. Oh, pry it open with the crowbar. There's some kind of old cellar under here. Go down. Holy shit. A barrel of decades-old bacon grease. Very nasty. All these jars of food are revolting, but on the bright side, all three of them are broken. Take the unbroken ones. Are you sure they're really gross? Yes, I'm sure. Old, gross vegetables. You don't know what went into this jar, but you know that the only thing that's ever going to come out of it is a congealed mass of foul ghoul. Reduce enemy's muscles, miscalculating 3 when you chuck it at them. Okay, it's your funeral if you eat them, I mean. Okay. Wow, I'm surprised I caught that. You could probably make a crude ladder out of wood. Okay, do it. There we go. Rickety and unsafe. Just the way you like it. You can't tell if these spiders are fighting or flirting. Interrupt them either way. Fuck these spiders. Aye! Ow. My poison is stacked. Just one shot. Do I get to come back here? You apparently have somewhere south of 2 spiders. Okay. Man, I wonder if I could do more. Can I talk? Never mind. Okay. I feel like you get a lot from that. Maybe I should try using the crowbar. Okay, I'm gonna eat the clam jerky. And then we're gonna try it. We're also gonna try fighting this one more time. Maybe I'll just go fucking melee. Oh fuck, I messed it up. Okay, well, we're gonna try this one more time. I feel like we almost got this. Are we just gonna be one off again? Alright, one more time. There, that. Ugh. No, not enough. Less than the gun, surprisingly. Let me try that one more time. Wonder if that'll make me live a little longer. does. But I don't have much else after that. Yeah, I'm dead, aren't I? Am I dead? Yeah. Huh. Is there any way I can level? Because I do want to do that stuff, I just don't have the levels. Is there anything I can pry open? No, thanks for lead. Hey, it's the turtle! This turtle seems to be heading to Ocean City too. At this rate, it might beat you there. We'll take him with us. Turret? I kind of like turret. We'll go with turret. Turret the turtle. Hey, bus driver. Show the driver your gas can. Well, his gas can. Well, huh. This can doesn't usually hold that much gas. Not sure how you did that. Well, whatever. You ready to hit the road? Not quite. I'll get with you in just a minute. So you're the no stone unturned type, eh? I respect that. Just let me know when you're ready. No rush. I'll be right here waiting for you in the pouring rain. Okay, I wonder if I use my stuff a little bit smarter. I would have... I could have did everything, but hold up. I think we can still do the bowl that's back here. Because we have 2 muscle now. There's that bowl. There's a carving on the trunk of this tree. It says, Howie loves playing the harmonica. Aww. Somebody has placed a sheet of filthy linoleum on the ground here in an effort to lend legitimacy to this outdoor kitchen. It's one of those newfangled indoor-outdoor refrigerators. Somebody left a perfectly good mason jar full of gasoline in here. Okay, 166% full of gas. The stew in this pot is beyond help, but you can probably salvage the ladle. Ooh, mysticality plus physical damage. Okay, hold up. That actually is good. That is kind of towards our build. So equip that. So we leveled up our mysticality. So take the bull by the horns. Heave. Ugh. Then flip them. When we throw a rock, I think we got this. We got this, we got this. We did it. Ooh, Erasmus, the Nightingale grows stronger. 1 HP, hell yeah. You beat the Minotaur, gain 5 XP. Wait. A 1911 Ford milk crate for wheels. That model never really seemed to take off. Oh look, it has a gas can on it. I guess I'll take it. You add the gas to your can because you can. You got an item. 200% full of gas. The only thing the only thing in that direction is trees, and they're not interesting trees. You're hoping for an outdoor dining room, but there's just woods in that direction. Okay. Can I tell him about that bowl? Howdy, Howie. I dealt with that railroad bowl for you. You did? Well now, that's a real service to the hobo community. I ain't got anything to offer you as a reward, but I surely won't forget this. No problem, Howie. I definitely can't open that now. Oops. Yeah, we can't. We need 5 more XP to level up one of these. But at least we did one of the things. I think we can get the Dust Devil now. Do we... I think we heat one of these. Yeah. Do we still not have enough? The blood. The bleed is too much. Are we dead? I think we're... Yep. Fuck. That Dust Devil taking me out. Well... Maybe I can do these guys. Oh, I can click here. Hit Erasmus with the grimy spatula? You shouldn't attack your friends. Okay, so you can attack your friends if you really want. No more poison, please. That's a lot of poison. Okay, I'm not dead yet. Maybe we can kill this guy. Got one. But then I can't do anything about that. Yep, dead. Well, I think that's all we can really do. Even though I wish we could do more. Unless there's just something I can do with the crowbar. Let's go look at the gas station one more time. Is there anything I can crowbar? Not looking like it. We don't have that. I would not. Okay, do we have anything that's... Oh, wait. We'll eat that. Yes. Now we can do this. There's an engraved plate on the side of it that says, Helco Portable Gasoline Generator. Aha! It's a machine for generating portable gasoline. Harvest some. Now we have a 233% full gas can. Okay. Can we read this now? No, it's 5. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think that's really it. Okay. Nothing in here? No. Alright, I think that's all we can do. Maybe if I was smarter about my decisions, we could have did a little more. I don't know why I went back in. But I've never been known to be smart. Wait. This pump's full of water instead of gas. Can I fish in it? You should have known there weren't any fish in there. You can see the entire thing from here. Well, I tried. Well, I think that's all we can do. Yeah, let's get out of here. He takes the can and empties it into the bus tank, and with that, we're on our way. All aboard. You climb back onto the bus and return to your seat, and soon you're dozing off to the sound of rain splattering on the window beside of you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep. The sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually that you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up. Plunkett Street, and you realize your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange, shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Hey kid, this is your stop, right? That are now totally forgotten. Ugh. What? All ashore. What's going ashore? Wait, all shore, what's going ashore? Thanks for traveling, Willis Busco. Disembark. Okay. Is there a... I guess we'll just play it on. This option is haunted. You will encounter so many spiders. You won't encounter any spiders. Try and gain time. Pacifist mode. Cap. Sail, sail, sail. Going out of business. Going seems inaccurate. Probably nothing you want in there anyways. Hey, someone's on the bench. This hobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain. Nice weather we're having. He smiles and looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while. Heh, suits me just fine, I guess. A wise old man once said that rain falls on poor men and rich men alike. Was that before umbrellas were invented, or... My name's Gus, by the way. Hi, I'm Max. Pleased to meet you, Max. Say, you wouldn't have a couple meat to spare, would you? Sure. You flip Gus some meat and he beams. Thank you very much, Max. Old Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet. Take her easy, Gus. There's nothing in that direction except the road you arrived on, and walking all the way back, there probably isn't good use of your time. Okay. Okay. Cola Wars Surplus. The Army Surplus store is closed for the night. It's a bus stop. Murray Antiques. The bell over the doors jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up as you enter. Oh, hi. You must be Max. We don't get many customers at this time of night, or at all, really. That's me. You were expecting me? Yeah. Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, geez. You're soaking wet. Come on in, and I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage bric a brac as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. You said that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he? Jessica sighs. I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote back that letter and told me to mail it for him if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? This is the antique shop, right? You make trying to talk Great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is going to take some explaining. We've got to help him. Jessica leads you into the back room furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques? Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Mary found out that there are a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky? Would be a real understatement. Hinky. Murray called them tainted, dark magic, real bad mojo, cursed. Oh, for a second I thought you were making bathtub gin or something. It's no joke. This is what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back? That's the long and short of it, yep. What do you say, are you in? Absolutely, I'm always up for a crazy adventure. Great, you hear the shop door opening, and after a moment, a goblin pokes their head into the office. Hello? Oh, hey, that's swell timing. Hey, Gabby, Murray's sister's kid showed up to come meet him. Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you. Hi, hello. The pleasure is all Gabby's. What? Gabby, you to be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard. He can sleep there till we find Murray. You've gotten it. Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through the door in the back of the room. Great, I could really use some sleep. This desk is a mess. Ask Jessica about it. Whose desk is this? Murray's. I keep nagging at him to straighten it up before someone bumps into it, and we have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche, with curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyways, best not to mess with it. Will do. Won't. Alrighty. There's nobody you need to call right now. Message is none. There's nobody at this desk. We'll ask you about it. Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's fixing a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight. I see. You don't have time to play games right now. There's a cat. White cat is snoozing on an old towel. What's this cat's name? Penelope? Penelope? I think that's how you'd say it. Murray got her a couple of years ago. Scritch behind the cat's ears. You give Penelope a good scritching, but she doesn't react at all. Why doesn't Penelope like me? She'll warm eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She loves those. Do you have any sardines? No, we're all out. You can get some more tomorrow. They have them at the Cola Wars surplus store next door. Okay. You cannot even hazard a guess as to what this contraption does. A modern radio stands here in defiance of the concept of antiques. I wonder where this door leads. Find out. You open the door, and there's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently, it goes nowhere. Okay. This is your bedroom. Apparently, you can hear Gabby bustling around in here, making the bed and such. Go in. Hang on a sec. You can't go to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up. Haha, well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something you need to do before the night's over. Anything for Uncle Mary. Uncle Mary's the homie, bro. Anything for him. You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, I've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectotron 1000. We've gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out there's a tainted thing practically right at our doorstep. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I was gonna have Gabby go get it. That's why she came over tonight. But since you turned up out of the blue, I guess there's no time like the present. I am probably not exaggerating when I say there literally is no time except for the present. What? As in, there might not be a future. You won't have to go far out. It's just down the other end of the block. If the readings are right, there's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there. Well, Gabby will go with you. She's good in a fight. A fight? Oh, geez, a fight. Heck yeah. Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that. But you never know. Hey, Gabby. Gabby reappears with a expectant grin. Go to the newspaper office with Max and help him get that hat, okay? Okay, Gabby is ready for action. Let's mosey. Gabby has joined you as a companion. Let out a tired sigh. Excited sigh. Sigh. Alright, fine. He said that it's a hat? A cursed hat? According to the readout, yes. A man's fedora. Probably. And I'm supposed to, what? Just break in and take it? Well, not break in exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here in bed before you know it. Okay. Hey, we got the key. Sweet, let's do this. Damn. Gab with Gabby. Everything good, Gabby? It's the beans ease, Max. Flap your gums a bit. So, you're a flapper, right? Haha, yes. Gabby flaps around all the time. Gabby parent flap too. And Grand Gabby. But it's only been the style for 7 or 8. Oh, right. Goblins, well, You don't live very long, huh? Depends on how you look for it. Parent Gabby popped a year and a half ago, but this Gabby basically is that Gabby and previous ones too. Haha, it's okay. I don't worry too hard to get it. Us goblins think human baby making is super crazy. How'd you get mixed up in with Mary and the whole antique store, Gabby? Oh, conceded. Gabby was looking just at old clothes and heard over Mary and Jessica talking about a mysterious thing to get. It had an adventurous smell. Then Mary said, "We're gonna need some muscle for this." And Gabby says, "Gabby has several muscles, strong ones." And that was what it was. Gabby has been helping since then. Chewing some more fat. You're a real firecracker in a fistfight, huh, Gabby? Haha. Gabby likes fighting and dancing. The best two things. Gabby invented fight dancing once, but this world was unready for it. Maybe 50 years later. Keep making small talk. Have you lived in Ocean City long, Gabby? Oh, yes. All of Gabby's life is here. Gabby, great-great-grand Gabby, and it came and popped just some blocks from over there. Or two popping, as they would say. Ha. Wow, so your family's been here for quite a while, huh? Yes, 14 years. Keep shooting the breeze. You know, Gabby, it's been a few years since I spent time in Ocean City, but I don't remember it being this run down. That is a true thing to say. It used to be much more clean and shiny. What happened? The economy's terrific everywhere else in the country. No ideas. Economics is not the house Gabby keeps the wheels in. Or my wheels in. Flapper comes a bit more. So you're flat. Okay. It just loops back in on itself. Alright. Let's go figure it out, Gabby. Is this it? Or is it the other way? Might be the other way. Release. The note on the door says please. Okay. Wait. Trash can. Loot. It's a trash can full of trash. Dig through it. Cheap cologne. Spalling cologne was inexpensive to begin with, and throwing it away didn't make it any more valuable. Your stench armor by 1 until you lose another. Okay. Might help? I think this store sells broken glass and drafts. Condemned. This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting it that were condemned. This trash reach has exceeded its can's grasp. Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into the alleys. Watchful eyes. Is that? What's this? Secure this building and land. It's late. The bank is closed. Okay. Here's our building. Take a deep breath and unlock the door. You have the key to Gabby for safekeeping. Handwritten note on the desk. Robinson. First Hendon. Then Carver. Who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis. P.S. What is karate? No, Tucker. I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the phone. The prohees back under the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not there still, but it couldn't hurt to check. There's a half-finished document in the typewriter. Government corruption at all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where funds have been reallocated to. Additionally, an anonymously sourced report it cuts off abruptly, maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter. Read the slip. Curtis, if I've told you once, I've told you 100 times. Not enough people buy the newspaper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it's a very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by the government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy, but you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. Coffee. There's a little bit of very, very old coffee left in this percolator. Pour in a cup. Nasty old coffee. Okay. There's a crumpled up pink slip on the desk. Carver, I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it's against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired, I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe, and if I see your face here again, I will both give you the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. How did you even lift it? You must have had, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. You make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person. You see a thin 3-ring binder on this desk. The pneumatic tube system operation manual. Okay. Quest item. This is a reference manual for a citywide network of pneumatic tubes. It looks like the eye had some state-of-the-art delivery infrastructure. Okay. This is a big, heavy water cooler, and it's got something to hide. Move it. Look, a trap door. Okay, well, we can check that out after we search everything. Looks like Venerable made good on his threat. Nothing. Venerable must have taken all the stuff out before smashing it. The drawer on this desk is slightly ajar. Ew. Nasty old leftovers. You don't know what went into this bag, but you do know that the only thing that's ever going to come out of it is congealed massive foul goo. Okay, it's kind of like the other stuff we got. It's the newspaper archives from 1920 to the present. Without anything specific you want to look up, this is like a waste of time. October 14th, 1908. Yeah. What date would you like to look for the archives for? Okay. Tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred evening when Hiram O. Curlin's owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile. Okay, we already. A person standing on the road solicited transport from passing motorists. Unfortunately, Mr. Curlin's the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the places of their demise in murderous phantasmagoric rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? Unlikely, sure. Okay, that's our story of the one lady earlier. The newspaper archives from 1880 to 1890. Nothing. 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 Okay. AP feed. Oh, hey, it's one of those new arcane press newsfeed things. High tech. We'll gaze into it. Today's list of banned dances: the chutney slider, the dirty, dirty blitz, and the upside down tango. Second edition of Principia Mathematica published. We still cannot understand a word of this, say local children. Prohibit agents confiscate 40 barrels of wine, 10 cheese wheels, and some nice fresh honeycomb also seized. Today's winning racehorses: Gristler's mother, too much corn, and howitzer jacket. Severe storm causes trolley disaster. Prevents 5 other trolley disasters. Babe Ruth gets haircut. Barber says you'd think he could have left a better tip. Charles Lindenberg cooks stew. Onlookers report it smells like it might be beef, or maybe lamb. Partisan bards declare independence. Claim debauched tavern as a 17th city state. Is there? Okay, it's just random news. Alright. There's a half-finished letter on the typewriter. The letter reads, Reginald, I think Burgess is on to us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Oh crap, here comes Burgess with his pink slip. Sincerely. It doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also, under the water cooler, what's that all about? It's pink slip. Hinden, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. Okay. Is Grover Burgess. P.S. Do you like the word cockamamie? I used it up there. That I used up there. It's slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really going to catch on. It might have. Whoever worked in this desk forgot their cufflinks. Reporter's cufflinks. Ooh, that's actually good. Do I have them equipped? Because that goes with our build if we're going magic. Oops, I didn't mean to go out. Alright, let's go down here. Whoa. This is a calendar from 11 years ago. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22, 1917. Oh, what happened on there? It's underground press, literally. There's still a newspaper left in it. Take the paper, you got underground newspaper. This was printed in a secret underground newspaper office. It's a control panel for the vac tube system. Check it out. Pull the lever. Nothing happens. The control panel has a green button, a red button, a big lever, a knob with a bunch of letters on it, and a series of colored lights that are all currently off. Push the green button. The green button makes a satisfying click, and you hear the motor starting up somewhere. Pull it. Pull the lever with a very pleasing ka-chunk, and the motor noise turns into sort of a loud, windy whine. A yellow light is glowing on the console. Turn the knob. Holy shit. This is a lot of options. Turn the dial to G. The options range in knob G. You click the dial into place. The noise turns to sort of shudder and growl for a second before an orange light flashes briefly and the tire machine shuts down. Well, shoot. Something around here seems pretty fishy. And it's these two moist fellas standing between you and that abandoned hat over there. Investigate. Not wanting to get any closer to them, you choose to investigate as squint at them from a short distance away, which is probably for the best, as it might be bad for your mental state to see them in too much detail. These humanoid creatures are between 5 and 6 feet tall, hard to judge because of their hunched over posture and covered with scales that glisten sickly in the dim light. Slickly? Yeah, in the dim light. Though you can't tell if this is a natural luster or due to being covered with the oily sewer filth. More notable, of course, is the fact that they have huge fish heads. Sorry if I buried the ladle there, but you know, saving the dramatic part for the last and all. Their huge bulging round eyes glare at you out of the darkness, faintly luminous like radium washed dials, and they hiss and gurgle at you between rows of pointed shark-like teeth. Gill slits on the sides of their heads open and close like thin, wet mouths gasping for air or whispering terrible secrets, whichever seems more likely to you. Gross. It appears that they're very displeased to see you, but are smart enough to hold off on attacking until they've judged how much of a threat you are. Dive in and fight them. Flip them. Boom. Ugh. Slap, slap. Oh. Oh, and I'm a bird, asshole. Throw the rock at him. He's dead. And then we flip him. You won so much for those things that you'd rather not think about any further. Excellent. Do I? Oh, I can level up. I kind of want to go for good eyesight. I feel like that actually could help. Very old man hole cover. This must be the hat Jessica wanted you to recover. Take it. Terribly cursed fedora. A simple black felt fedora. It doesn't look cursed, but it has a palpable aura of menace about it. Okay. An ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. I imagine... Can I do this? Push the green button. The green button makes... Okay. Pull the lever. Turn the knob. Turn it to F. Okay. Let's try that again. Push the green button. Pull the lever. Turn the knob. Do it to A. Okay, nope. Push the green button. Pull the lever. Turn the knob. Go to B. No. Push the green button, pull the lever, turn the knob, go to C. Wait, he did it. Oh, that could have sucked him out. I mean, it didn't really matter too much. I don't think. How much XP do I got? Oh, I have 30. Okay, let's get this. Alright. We got the hat, and let's head back. We got the hat. How's it going? Did you find the hat? I found the hat. I guess it's the one you meant. It doesn't look unusual, though. Yeah? Well, it does creep me out a bit, but I can't really put my finger on why. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't actually. More like a feeling of dread, like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit in that machine over there. Why? That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get the curse off the hat, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, but, what? Can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into a sort of allegorical dream space that machine can transfix. What? Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase. Ahem. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project into it to try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll have to give it a try to understand. Okay. Oh, that one dude's back. Let me get a drink. Hold up. What's in there? Well, I'll do one of these. Alrighty. Hey, buddy. This must be Charles Wallace. Speak to him. You must be Charles Wallace. I'm Max. That I am. Pleased to meet you, Max. What do you do around here? Oh, your general handyman sort of stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running. Built the Detectotron and the uncursing machine, too. Wow, that's some real high-tech wizardry. Ah, it's nothing, really. Let me ask you something. Anything I can help you with? How does that weird uncursing machine work? Oh, I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works, huh? The innards are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figurine that Murray found somewhere. Well, that's weird. In the traditional sense, yep. Anything I can help you with? Not right now, Charles. This is a chess table. See if anyone wants to play. Anyone want to play chess? No, not me. Never learned. Jessica, sure. So, wait, can you actually play chess? You sit down, Jessica Fuzzy. I'll play white. Jessica moves a rook and captures one of your rooks. I respond. Skewer a bishop. Jessica smiles on crab. Jessica moves a pawn. Skewer a king. Jessica grins. Darn it. Jessica moves in the craft studio. Jaduvia Bishop. Oh crap, checkmate. Well played, Jessica. I don't know what any of that just meant. It's not a cursing machine. Sit in it. You sit in the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and pull the weird metal dome thing down over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? The terribly cursed fedora. No sooner have you sat down than the machine, with a hiss, positively whips the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there angrily like a snake in a cement mixer, and after a good loud minute, flops limp, wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. Now, it is now simply a terrible hat. You got the uncursed fedora plus 1 moxie. Alright. But the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. Now, how do I get rid of that curse? See, curses like energy are like energy, Max. They can't be created or destroyed, only change. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newman? Newton? Newton? Newman? Yeah. That machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself. Wait, what? Put it on itself. But as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher conscious spiritualist stuff. I don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newton Newman sort of guy. The fedora's curse bounces around in the innards of this machine, daring you to come project your consciousness inside of it. Sounds safe. I'll do that. Whoa. Fedora reserve. That's the machine to get out, I guess. Oh! I heard thy death call, creature. Resty now, I will find an... Oh. A tree fell before its time. The ground stained with sin, yes. In Archelia, ego, even in Archelia, there is death, yes. Even in paradise, there is a killer. Thou know who I am, and why I am here. Aye, Cutter. There has been a murder. What knowest thou of murder? That I did not do the murder, and that is all. What mo have thee for me? Only this. I am one of 3 brothers. One of us telleth the truth, one of us always lies, and the third of us does not speak kin at all, but honks. If I finden the liar, there is no thing I can do to seventh thee. Aye, Cutter, thou art a servant of the wood. Blessed be her branches. Blessed be. Big power in the wood today, Cutter. Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest and has made a sin, but not me a sinner, that I assure thee. Thou claim to be without sin? None of us without sins, but mine do not run to murder. Then those look for my brother. Lead me to stray thy brother speak hands of 3 brothers. Thy brother speak hands of 3 brothers, one of those who lies, and one of those who always tells the truth, and one who does not speak in at all, but honks. What is speaking thee of this? This is fairy talk. No thing has hunk in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg. No hunkin' since then? No, sir. B. So who's the liar? Something is rotted in the woodcutter. Aye, Mortar, with provisions, of course. Speak to me of provisions. I have no thing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What thou telling me? I am troubled by the mortar, but of it I know no thing. I warn thee of forgiveness. Giftedness makes no room for liars. Thou wilt do what thou must, Cutter, I have no doubt. Thy brother speaking of 3 brothers. I do not hunken, sir. I swear upon it. Never hast thou hunken, never, never. 'Tis a sin in my eyes. I feel like this dude that told me about the brothers is lying. Sprake into thy first tree. I did not do the mortar. I also say I am one of the three brothers. One of us always tells the truth. Thou lie about hunkin. What say? Thy brothers hunken not. Thou wouldst lie to the cutter of the wood. Thou wouldst do a mortar in the wood. I thou halt the right of it. I sought only to distract in thee whilst I make my escape. Goodbye, cutter. Do not run from me, tree. Thou do not run? Nay, I grow in 100 years I will hath grown so tall and strong, thine axe will never fall on me. But I will not wait 100 years. Die, mortarer. Yeah! Ray's antique store. Did I do it? Big rot in the wood today, cutter. And wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. Got 5 XP. You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over the formerly terribly cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse which plagued the starchy little felt thing is finally gone for good. You put the hat back on. It nearly sparkles now, and it got upgraded. Ooh, Moxie and +5 to maximum HP. Now all you got to reckon with is whether you're the kind of guy who goes around wearing a fedora. It'll do. I love it. Nice hat. Thanks. Hey Jessica, how'd it go? It worked, I guess? Great. What was it like? I had some kind of crazy dream where there's a woodcutter that was me, I guess, and all these talking trees, and one of them had sinned. You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me. Okay, good. Can I sleep now? Your room. Open the trunk. Whoa! Ah, what the heck? You stamp out the flames, but it's a total loss. Everything you own has been reduced to ash. Everything? Except, bizarrely, the stamp from Murray's letter. Huh. The stamp from the letter Murray wrote you was the only survivor of your luggage inferno. It's got a picture of a cute dog on it. Weirdly, it isn't even charred. Okay. A simple writing desk with no chair, pens, newspaper, or anything. A shelf for knickknacks and cheeks. Take a look. There's an old ragdoll on the top shelf, must have been left by a previous tenant. Walk away from the shelf. Lots of empty space here. You should try to acquire a bunch of random crap to clutter it with. A television set. You've heard of these. Unfortunately, no shows have been invented yet. Go to sleep. You are very ready for this day to be over. I guess it's sleepy time. Oh. Jacob Marley. A Dream About School. It's a poster of my favorite literary ghost. Lots of people in this hallway, it seems. Talk to one of them. Hello. Hello. How's it going? Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. Sorry, I don't know. It's alright. I'll figure it out eventually. 6 lockers. Check the first one. You open the locker to reveal a thriving colony of ants. The second locker is full of peanut butter. The third locker contains a tiny shrine to Babe Ruth. Fourth one is empty. The fifth locker is filled with cookbooks, but they are all in French. The sixth locker opens into the vast, uncaring emptiness of space. You slam it shut quickly, so as to not suffocate. The seventh one, there isn't a seventh one. I said, check the seventh one. And I said there are only 6 lockers. Check the 7th locker now. Okay, jeez. You look in the 7th locker, it's filled with old school papers. Look at the papers. They've all got your name on them. They're your papers. Read one. How I Spent My Summer by Max Wood, age 6. This summer I visited my Uncle Mary. Uncle Mary is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Mary. The end. Look under the papers. Underneath the pile of school papers, you find, you got an item. Overdue library book. Okay. Our founder, Branworth Gorvunculus III. This lady looks friendly. Talk to her. Hello there, you must be. She flips through a book on her desk. Ah, here we are. Wood. Max Wood. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Yes, I'm Max Wood. I'm your academic advisor. It's time for you to choose your class, but I dropped out. In real life, certainly. You must, however, choose a class. Oh, I get it. This is where I pick a character class. Now then, it looks like there are 3 classes for you to choose from. There's Advanced Kicking and Throwing. This class is for pig skinners. Then we have Overview of Curd Conjuring. This is a class for cheese wizards. And finally, Weird Time Signatures 504. This course is for jazz agents. I want to be a cheese wizard. I'm interested in being a cheese wizard. As trained chef magi, cheese wizards use their intellect and mysticality to accomplish their goals in combat. They wield hard elemental cheeses to damage their foes and soft soothing cheeses to heal themselves and their allies. I love it. I'm a cheese wizard. You're a cheese wizard, Max. Brilliant. Now then, there's just a minor matter of your minor. It looks like you've already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied. Cryptobotany, insectology, physicology of rocks. Rocks? Oh, a psychologist. So you know a lot about rocks and gems and their hopes and dreams. Absolutely. You got a psychologist. You know how to break open rocks and steal their secrets. Okay. Absolutely. Well, with that, I believe we're done. Feel free to wake up and go about on your day. How do I go about doing that? She smiles and points to the door on the right side of the screen. I mean, on the right side of the dream. Just through that door. Thank you. Ah, the abyss. You can gaze into it for days. The nice lady at the desk says this doorway leads back to your waking life. Go on through. Your room. Okay. Oh, well, there's a lot of stuff we could do. Confuse people with magic. Swiss cunning. Okay. There's a lot of stuff. Can we... Okay, we only have 5 XP. This costs a lot. Perks. Gather, crafting. Okay, that's our new perk. Alright. Pretty good. Do we have to save or anything? Because I think I'm going to end it right here for now. I think this is a decent stopping point. We kind of gone through the whole beginning section. And we became a cheese wizard. Yay. Yippee. But yeah, I think that's good enough for this session. Excited to play more. This seems pretty damn good so far.